Have you ever spent more time scrolling through Netflix than actually watching something? Mutual funds can feel exactly the same. Thousands of schemes, endless options, it gets overwhelming fast. But here's the thing, all mutual fund schemes fall into just 5 broad categories. Once you understand these, the whole universe gets a lot simpler. Let's break them down. Category 1. Equity mutual funds. These funds invest in stocks and are built for long-term wealth creation. Within equity, there are 13 subcategories: large cap, small cap, flexi cap, ELSS, sectoral funds, and more. Each works differently. Small cap funds invest in emerging companies, higher growth potential but higher risk. Large cap funds stick to India's biggest companies, more stable, less volatile. ELSS funds give you tax benefits under Section 80C. Sectoral funds bet on a specific industry like banking, IT, or healthcare. Bottom line, equity funds are for growth, but they need time. Category 2. Debt mutual funds. These invest in government bonds, treasury bills, and corporate bonds. The goal here isn't higher returns, it's stability and predictability. There are 17 subcategories including liquid funds, corporate bond funds, and gilt funds. We have covered all 17 in detail, links in the description. Category 3. Hybrid funds. Want more growth and stability? That's what hybrid funds are for. They combine equity and debt in a single portfolio. There are 7 subcategories. Conservative hybrid funds lean heavily on debt. Aggressive hybrid funds tilt more towards equity, and everything in between. Category 4. Life cycle funds. This one's newer, introduced in 2026. These funds automatically adjust their equity debt mix based on your age. More risk when you're young, gradually more conservative as you get older. Think of it as a mutual fund that evolves with you, no manual rebalancing needed. Category 5. Other schemes. Index funds, ETFs, and fund of funds. Index funds and ETFs simply track an index like the Nifty 50 or Sensex. No active stock picking, just market returns. Fund of funds take a different route. Instead of investing directly in stocks or bonds, they invest in other mutual funds. So, which one is right for you? Honestly, there's no universal answer. It comes down to 3 things: your goal, your time horizon, and your risk appetite. Here's a simple way to think about it. Long-term growth? Start with equity funds. Stability and capital preservation? Look at debt funds. A mix of both? Hybrid funds. Want the fund to auto-adjust over time? Life cycle funds. Just want to track the market? Index funds or ETFs. Start with one question: what do I want this money to do? Answer that and picking a mutual fund becomes a lot less intimidating. If you found this helpful, like, share and subscribe to Fixed Returns Academy by Grip Invest.
Fixed returns do not constitute guaranteed or assured returns. Investments in corporate debt securities, municipal debt securities, securitized debt instruments are subject to credit risks, market risks, and default risks, including delay and/or default in payment. Read all the offer-related documents carefully.